sitting on the edge of the bed we used to share, checking the hallway, but there's no one ever there. The heater's humming loudly, fighting off the night, but it can't reach the places that you took out of the light. I remember how you held me like I was made of gold, but the story's reaching 2026 and the ending's getting old. I'm looking at my fingers, pale against the blue, still shaking from the moment that I lost my grip on you. You said forever like it was a holy vow, but forever has a funny way of ending right about now. The ink is dry, the paper's thin, the words have lost their breath, and I'm just left here shivering, scared to death. 'Cause I've got cold hands and empty promises, counting all the ways I didn't know what honest is. You wrapped your lies in velvet, you tied them with a bow, but you left me in the winter with more left to go. Yeah, my skin is like ice and my heart is full of holes, just a casualty of war between two wandering souls. Cold hands and your empty promises. I saw your car pass by on the street the other day. I almost reached out, but I looked the other way, because the person in the mirror is someone I don't know. Hollowed out survivor of a love that wouldn't grow. I'm blowing on my palms, trying to catch a spark, but it's hard to build a fire when you're living in the dark. You took the matches with you, you took the summer sun, and left me here to realize that I'm the only one. Is it a promise if you never meant to keep it? Is it a secret if I'm the only one who sleeps with it? I'd trade 1,000 memories for just 1 ounce of heat, instead of this bitter rhythm that my heavy heart beats. 'Cause I've got cold hands and empty promises, counting all the ways I didn't know what honest is. You wrapped your lies in velvet, you tied them with a bow, but you left me in the winter with more left to go. Yeah, my skin is like ice and my heart is full of holes, just a casualty of war between two wandering souls. Cold hands and your empty promises. My fingers are numb, the air is getting thin. I'm waiting for the feeling to finally begin, but the promises are whispers, the promises are dust, and my hands are just cold, so cold. The faucet's dripping rhythm in the kitchen sink. Sounds like a countdown, giving me too much time to think. I walked past the mirror, and for a second I swore I saw your reflection leaning against the door. But it's just the way the light hits the empty air, reminding me gravity's the only thing still there. I spoke your name to the shadows just to hear the sound, but there wasn't a heartbeat to be found. The silence isn't quiet, it's a deafening roar. It's the ghost of your key turning inside the door. It's a vibration in the floorboards, a shiver in the hall, the sound of nothing at all. And I'm living in the echoes of your absence, tied to a memory, losing my chamber where your ghost still sings in the rattling of windows, and the phone that never rings. It's the hollow in the hallway, the chill in the bad blues that are haunting the inside of my head. I'm reaching for a shadow, I'm screaming into space, but I'm just trapped in the echoes of your place. I found your favorite book with the page still turned down, in a house that's become a ghost of a town. The scent of your coffee is a trick of the mind, a cruel little remnant you left here behind. I try to play music to drown out the gone, but the static between stations just carries you on. The walls are like sponges, soaking up the years and breathing back the salt of 1,000 dry tears. If I scream loud enough, will the vibration find you? Or am I just shouting at the me I left behind you? I'm a prisoner of resonance, a slave to the past, in a house built of whispers that were never meant to last. of your place. It's the sound of the wind, it's the creak of the floor, it's the ghost of your hand on the handle of the door. Echoes, just echoes. I'm still listening for you, but you're not here anymore. I'm staring at the Polaroid tucked inside the frame, but the edges are all curling, and I'm losing half your name. The sunlight on the bookshelf is bleaching out the blue of the sweater that you wore the day I fell in love with you. Your voice is like a radio station drifting out of range, a melody I used to know that's starting to sound strange. I try to hold the image, try to keep the focus tight, but you're slipping through my fingers like the ending of the light. I'm terrified of the morning, I'm scared of every day, because time is just a tide that washes everything away. I'm reaching for the details, the way you move your hair, but I'm grasping at the shadows, and there's nothing really there. And you're fading from my view like a vapor in the air, like a drop of morning dew. I'm screaming at my memory to keep the colors bright, but you turn it into sorry, you turn it into white. It's a different kind of heartbreak, a slow and quiet goodbye, watching you dissolve right before my very eyes. Everything I ever loved is losing all its hue. Yeah, you're fading from my view. I walked into the cafe where we spent our Sunday nights, but they've painted over all the walls and changed the hanging lights. The scent of you is leaving every shirt inside the drawer. I can't remember if your eyes were green or gray anymore. I'm losing the specific way you'd say my name when stressed. It's becoming just a murmur, a ghost inside my chest. I'm fighting a losing battle with a ticking of the clock, building up a fortress while I'm standing on the rock. Is there a place where the forgotten things all go? A valley distance where the lost memories grow, because I'm losing the shape of your face in the dark, and the fire we build is down to one dying spark. Drop of morning dew, I'm screaming at my memory to keep the colors bright, but you turn it into static, you turn it into white. It's a different kind of heartbreak, a slow and quiet goodbye. Watching you dissolve right before my very eyes. Everything I ever loved is losing all its hue. Yeah, you're fading from my view. Stay a little longer, don't turn into a ghost. I'm losing the parts of you that I need the most. Out of focus, out of reach. A lesson that I didn't want the universe to teach. I can't see you, I can't see you. Where did you go? Fading, fading, gone. I still catch myself turning to the passenger side to tell you a joke, what I asked for a ride. But the seat is just leather, indifferent and cold. A story unfinished, a secret untold. I walk through the grocery store, down every aisle, and see a stranger with the ghost of your smile. It pulls in my sleeve and it whispers my name, but when I reach out, it's just air in the frame. The curtain is torn to January 2026, but I'm stuck in a moment I can't seem to fix. I'm a map with no compass, a bird with no sky, just tracing the outline of our last goodbye. Since stood through it all. But the color won't take and the memories bleed through, like the house is refusing to let go of you. The scent of your coffee still hangs in the air. I find strands of your gold on the back of the chair. It's a cruel kind of magic, a beautiful curse to have you here with me, but only in reverse. Are you haunting me, or am I haunting you? Searching for something we can't quite undo. I'd ask you to leave, but I'm too scared to be in a house where the silence is louder than me. So I'll live with the ghost of what we were, a blur in the hallway, a soft silver stir. You're the shadow that follows me into the night, the flickering bulb in the kitchen sink light. I'm haunted by your ways and broken by us, watching our kingdom turn back into dust. I'm holding a hand that is no longer there, just the ghost of what we were. Everywhere I see you in the steam on the mirror. I hear you when the floorboards groan. It's 2026 and I'm still not alone, but I'm lonely. God, I'm so lonely. Just a ghost of what we were. The music slows to a faint, rhythmic heartbeat that stops abruptly. The moon is a witness with a cold silver eye, watching the ghosts of us slowly drift by. The clock on the wall has a jagged, sharp beat, like glass in the carpet beneath my bare feet. I'm tracing the lines where the shadows on me, and counting the ways that I'm facing defeat. The silence is heavy, a bruise on the air. I reach for the space where you're no longer there. They say that the morning will wash it all clean, but they don't see the wreckage that lives in between. The sun only shows what the darkness has done, but the battle is over and nobody won. Now I'm wearing the scars from the night, the marks that you leave when you fade from my side. It's the ache in my bones when the world goes quiet, the ghost of a war and the heart of a riot. You didn't use blood scars from the night. The sheets are a map of the places we've been, crumpled and torn where the cold seep back in. I can still feel the heat where your hand used to rest, like a permanent burn on the side of my chest. I try to forget, but the midnight is cruel. It turns every memory into a tool to cut just a little bit deeper than deep. In the hours when I'm supposed to be fast asleep, in the day I can hide them under my skin, behind a fake smile and a how have you been. But the stars have a way of revealing the truth of the wreckage of us and the ghost of my youth. And every sunset feels like a thread, a reminder of everything I haven't lost yet. Yeah, I'm wearing the scars from the night, the marks that you leave when you fade from my sight. It's the ache in my bones when the world goes quiet, the ghost of a war and the heart of a riot. You didn't hold blades and you didn't use stones, just the sound of the door and the leaving alone. And I'm left in the dark, trying to hold on tight to the stinging white scars from the night. The dawn is breaking, but I'm still bleeding. The world is awaking, but I'm still receding into the shadows, into the gray, where the scars from the night never go away. They never go away. Just scars from the night. I used to complain about the TV on too bright, and the way you'd hum along to songs in the middle of the night. I'd ask for just a minute of peace and some quiet time, but now the stillness in this room feels like a heinous crime. The ticking of the clock is like a hammer on a nail, and the sound of my own breathing makes the air feel thin and stale. I'm turning on the radio just to hear a human voice, but every melody is a reminder I didn't have a choice. I'm terrified of the static, I'm terrified of the dark, because the void is looking for a place to leave its mark. Oh, the silence is too loud tonight. It's screaming all the reasons why you didn't stay and fight. Oh, it's a roar inside my eardrums, it's a thunder in my chest, 1,000 unspoken words that'll never let me rest. I'd give anything for a slamming door or a heated fight, but the silence is just too loud tonight. The ice tray cracked in the kitchen, and I jumped out of my skin, waiting for your laughter to come bubbling back in. But the house is just a hollow shell, an empty wooden lung, holding on to all the sorries that stayed heavy on my tongue. The wind against the window is a ghost trying to speak, but it doesn't say a word, and the floorboards only squeak. You can't run from a sound that isn't really there. You can't hide from the hollowness, heaven in the air. I'm shouting at the ceiling just to break the heavy spell, but the echo is a witness to this quiet kind of hell. But the silence is just too loud tonight. Shh, can you hear it? The sound of you not being here, the sound of the bed being too big, the sound of the never agains. It's deafening. Yeah, it's deafening. Silence. It's too loud. The streetlights are flickering, dying in the gray, as the sky finally breaks on this January day. It's been months since I saw you or heard your front door, but the ghost of your rhythm still steps on this floor. I walked out to the driveway where we used to stand, when the world was a map we held tight in our hands. Now the clouds are all heavy, they're closing the blinds on the beautiful mess that we've left far behind. The neighbors are watching from behind their glass, waiting for the storm and the thunder to pass. But I'm standing right in the center of the street, where the cold and the memory finally meet. And I'm having a slow dance in the rain, with the shadow of you and the weight of the pain. My arms are wide open, but they're holding the air, while the water is matted in my tangled up hair. Let the world keep on spinning, let the 2026 sun hide. I'm just swaying alone with this ache deep inside. It's a lonesome tempo, a bittersweet refrain, just a slow dance in the pouring rain. I remember the way that your head hit my chest, how the world felt so quiet, like a soul at its rest. Now the rain hits the pavement like 1,000 small drums, and I'm humming the tune till my spirit goes numb. Every drop is a promise that you didn't keep. Every splash is a secret I'm forced now to sleep. It's funny how water can feel just like fire when you're burning with loss on a funeral pyre. Spin me around like you used to do, before the always turned into I'm through. Dip me low till I'm touching the ground, the only one dancing in this whole damn town. Yeah, I'm having a slow dance in the rain, with the shadow of you and the weight of the pain. My arms are wide open, but they're holding the air, while the water is matted in my tangled up hair. Let the world keep on spinning, let the 2026 sun hide. I'm just swaying alone with this ache deep inside. It's a lonesome tempo, a bittersweet refrain, just a slow dance in the pouring rain. 1, 2, 3, the rhythm of the storm. 1, 2, 3. I'm no longer warm. The music is fading, the puddles are deep, and I'm just a memory you didn't want to keep. Just dancing, slow dancing alone.
Fade out with the sound of distant thunder and rain hitting a window pane.
The city hums outside the window pane, while I'm inside just drowning in the gray. It's been 300 nights of hidden pain, and 1,000 words I'll never get to say. I'm sitting in the basement of this life, where the overrated is flickering and dim. cutting through the silence like a knife, while the cup of us is spilling o'er the brim. I try to catch my breath in the heavy air, but the oxygen feels like it's gone. I'm reaching for a hand that isn't there, in the cold, cruel hours of the dawn. And the tears fall on concrete floors, echoing behind these locked up doors. There's no grass to soak up the regret, just a cold hard surface full of things I can't forget. You left a stain that won't wash away, in this empty space where I'm forced to stay. Watching my heart break piece by piece, waiting for the weeping to finally cease on these concrete floors. I see the scuff marks where we danced that night, before the 2026 winter turned so cold. We were glowing in the soft fluorescent light, believing every lie that we were told. Now I'm tracing cracks along the ground, wondering how love could be so loud, then vanish without making any sound, like a single shadow lost inside a cloud. They say that time will soften up the blow, but this floor is just as hard as a year ago. There's no cushion here, no place to land, just the dust of promises slipping through my hand. And the tears fall on concrete floors, echoing behind these locked up doors. There's no grass to soak up the regret, just a cold hard surface for the things I can't forget. You left a stain that won't wash away, in this empty space where I'm forced to stay. Watching my heart break piece by piece, waiting for the weeping to finally cease on these concrete floors. Drop, drop. The only clock I have left, counting the seconds of this quiet theft. No rug to hide it, no way to fight it, just the salt and the stone. And me standing here alone, tears on the tears on the The traffic lights are bleeding, melting in the rain. Neon reds and yellows washing down the drain. I'm walking through a city that forgotten how to speak, while the clouds are casting shadows on the secrets streets that I keep. Every face I pass is just a smudge of charcoal gray, as I try to find the version of us that got away. The pavement's slick and shiny, like a mirror made of stone, reflecting back a stranger who is standing all alone. I'm looking for your jacket, looking for your stride, in a world that's getting smaller with nowhere left to hide. The wipers on the windshields hum a lonely steady beat, like the rhythm of my heart retreating down the street. The traffic lights are bleeding, melting in the rain. Neon reds and yellows washing down the drain. I'm walking through a city that's forgotten how to speak, while the clouds are casting shadows on the secrets that I keep. Every face I pass is just a smudge of charcoal gray, as I try to find the version of us that got away. The pavement's slick and shiny, like a mirror made of stone, reflecting back a stranger who is standing all alone. I'm looking for your jacket, looking for your stride, in a world that's getting smaller with nowhere left to hide. The wipers on the windshields hum a lonely steady beat, like the rhythm of my heart retreating down the street. And there's tears on blurry streets tonight. Everything is distorted, nothing's looking right. The skyline is a watercolor, running in the dark, searching for a light, but I can't find a single spark. I'm blinded by the memories, I'm choking on the view of 1,000 rainy corners that still smell like you. It's a long way home when the stars are out of sight, and there's tears on blurry streets tonight. I reach the park where we used to sit and watch the world go by. Now the benches are just islands underneath the heavy sky. The fountains overflowing with the weight of all this gray, like it's trying to wash the ghost of your touch away. I see a couple laughing under one small umbrella, and it cuts me like a jagged glass, a bitter cold novella. I'm a smudge of ink on paper that the rain has started soaking, a heart that's still beating, but a spirit that is broken. The street lamps have halos, fuzzy and gold, like the stories of forever that we both went and sold. streets tonight. Everything's a haze, everything's a ghost. The things I held the tightest are the ones I miss the most. Keep walking, keep fading into the mist. One more blood, one more tear. I wish you were here on these blurry streets, just tears in blurry streets. I'm picking up the pieces in the middle of the night, when the moon is just a sliver of a cold and lonely light. I find a jagged splinter of a laugh we used to share, and the ghost of a promise hanging in the frozen air. I didn't hear the ceiling fall, I didn't feel the floor. I just woke up to the slamming of a heavy final door. Now I'm walking through the ruins of the home we tried to build, with a hollow in my spirit that can never be refilled. There were no sirens, there was no sudden fire, just the slow, steady snapping of every heartstring wire. Now I'm standing in a museum of everything we lost, cutting up the memories and measuring the cost, searching through the wreckage of a quiet heart, trying to find the moment where we pulled it all apart. It didn't end with a scream, it didn't end with a spark, just a slow, silent drifting into the deep and lonely dark. I'm digging through the debris, covered in the rust of a love that turned to marble, then crumbled into dust, left here in the wreckage of a quiet heart. I found your old watch, it stopped at 4:30, the exact same time you didn't love me anymore. I tried to wind the gears, I tried to make it tick, but the weight of all this nothing makes me feel a little sick. The neighbors see the garden, they see the painted gate, they don't see the structural damage or the crushing heavy weight of a soul that's been abandoned in a structural collapse, watching all the somedays simply fall